Oromo Liberation Army, Ola, has made some announcements, four big announcements by the Oromo Liberation Army. Welcome to my views and news. Ola has been analyzing Ethiopian political situation, security situation in the country, in the Oromia region, in recent statements. Yesterday, Ola issued a new statement which mentions some likely developments which are going to happen in the Oromia region of Ethiopia. Ola people definitely operating on the ground, and these days there is no rapprochement between Ola and the government. That is why the statements of the past by Ola generally prove to be correct. So, what is Ola saying this time? Sorry. Oromo Liberation Army firstly says that a new opposition party, political party is being established. It is going to be established in the Oromia region. This party would be basically prosperity parties beating, but the government, Ethiopian government, Prosperity Party, would show it as if it is a genuine opposition party. That is why people should be careful. They should not let themselves be played by the regime in Addis Ababa. The federal government has been in talks with OLF and OFC, two opposition parties. Talks, I think, still ongoing. Apart from OFC and OLF, a third party atmosphere is being created. Work is being done to introduce a third opposition party in the Oromia region. Ola said that this party would basically have government people like government activists, government-backed political workers and politicians join this new party. This new party will contest election as an opposition party, but then it will join Prosperity Party. Well, it's very likely. This is the type of opposition which Abiy's government wants in Ethiopia. Opposition like Barnaga's party, opposition like Nama. Both parties ran as opposition parties in 2021 election, but when Prosperity Party won a landslide victory, the two parties joined the cabinet, so there was no opposition in the last 4 years in Ethiopia. So genuine opposition. Everyone is sitting at the cabinet. Abiy, Naga, Blatemola, etc. So first point is that a new political party in Oromia is going to be announced in coming days. Secondly, just like an Amhara identity restoration committee was formed in Amhara to make Wolqayit, the part of Amhara, a similar committee is being established in Wollega. Again, Ola claims this committee has the backing of the government. The committee in Wolqayit had people like Damakizadu in its support, and ultimately we saw that during Tigray war, Amhara region took control of Humera Wolqayit Sagade, though the area is still contested by both Tigray and Amhara regions. So the government wants a similar type of committee formed, or it is backing the formation of a similar committee in Wollega. Why? Ola claims that the Ethiopian federal government wants to promote ethnic tensions in Wollega. Government is not interested in putting an end to Amhara Oromo tension. Rather, it wants a Tigray Amhara style tension over Wollega in Wollega. Second point. Thirdly, Oromo Liberation Army claims that a group of fighters has been established and being backed and armed by the government in Wollega. Its name is Fano in Wollega. These Amhara Fano fighters in Wollega are involved in atrocities against people, mainly Oromos. A few days ago in Horog, Doro, Wollega, some people were killed. Locals accused Amhara fighters of carrying out that attack on mainly Oromo residents. And the Amhara Fano fighters did not come from Amhara region, but Amharas in Wollega, they have organized themselves on Kabyle level. They have formed small armed units, which they call Fanos in Wollega. Ola claims these Fano in Wollega groups are backed and supported and funded by the Ethiopian government, Prosperity Party's government. Abiy wants Oromo Amhara conflict in Wollega. Why? Because he can use this conflict to scare Oromos, to get support from Oromos for his survival. And secondly, an ethnic conflict in the region can be exploited, in the zone, Wollega can be exploited by the government in its favor. Lastly, Oromo Liberation Army claims that the kidnappings, it talked about the kidnappings in North Shore. In the last few days, we saw two incidents of kidnapping in North Shore near Gohatsian, where some vehicles were kidnapped. Vehicles full of passengers were kidnapped. I did two videos, I remember. I said shame on Shimalis Abdisa in one of videos. I said Shimalis, and the people who were targeted were mainly Amharas. Amharas on their way from Amhara to Oromia. When they want to reach Addis Ababa, they have to pass to Oromia. Mainly Amharas were targeted. They were kidnapped. Then ransom was demanded. These incidents in North Shore of Oromia have been happening for years. And I've been saying that Ola should make its position clear. Who is responsible for these incidents of kidnapping for ransom in North Shore Oromia? Ola says that criminal elements are involved. Criminal elements in the guise of fighters, in the guise of armed fighters, are involved in these attacks, in this kidnapping for ransom incidents. Ola has nothing to do with it. Are these criminal elements backed by the government? Not clear. Ola has not clearly said that these abductors are backed by the government, but the elements are criminal elements. And secondly, Ola says that when last time some people were kidnapped in North Shore and a foreign embassy in Addis Ababa spoke about it, Ola said that the money trail should be followed, because when kidnappers demand money, the families of abductees pay money to kidnappers via banks. So bank accounts can be analyzed. Who are the bank account holders? That should be investigated. Ola said last time when such investigation was conducted, the bank accounts of the kidnappers were basically the bank accounts of an intelligence officer of the Ethiopian National Defense Force. So basically, government people are behind these criminal networks operating in North Shore zone of the Oromia region. Very serious allegations have been leveled by the Oromo Liberation Army in this new statement, especially the claim that a new political party in Oromia is going to establish. By the way, Ola is very closely watching political developments in the region. It warned OLF, OFC against participating in dialogue with Prosperity Party. Now it is warning that a new political party is being established in the Oromo region, which is basically a ruling party's B party, but it would be shown as if it is a genuine opposition party. Let's see. It seems that before the election, a lot will happen. Political activities, perhaps not genuine, but planned, controlled political activities will happen. Prosperity Party would like to show that the election is fair, transparent. So it would like to create a position favorable to Prosperity Party before the holding of the election. Where is genuine opposition? Genuine opposition parties are split. They are fighting over status of Addis Ababa, over borders of Somali region and Oromia. They are just fighting for the rights of their particular ethnic groups. They could not unite on one point agenda to contest an election against the ruling party. Thank you for watching.